He's
just don't like...
self-conscious of his feet, and I tell him, like, I like his feet, and then I'm self-conscious of mine.
And I say I hate your feet.
It's a healthy relationship.
No. Your feet are fine.
He's a gentleman from the beginning.
I couldn't do the crash part.
I love the change gear.
She introduced herself to me and she said, "Hey, I'm Bonnie, hi. And then she said, "Where are you from?" And I said, "Oh, I'm from Hawaii." She's like, "Shut up."
She was just really sweet. You could tell, like, little butterflies.
And then that was our whole first
I
interaction.
told you to shut up like 3 times, and then you just walked away.
That was pretty much, I was done.
Like, who is this girl?
Tim was actually interested in someone else at the time.
And I was told, by the way, we're not supposed to mention that story. So,
Oh, well,
okay.
too late, I did.
I had started to tell myself, like, all right, I need to get over this. Like, I can't anymore.
Because I was oblivious to that.
Yeah, he
I
wasn't,
really
like, showing
was.
anything, and I was
Yeah.
like, all right, I'm just going to stop it. I was completely over it, like, done. And he randomly comes up to me.
I just was like, oh, I haven't seen her in a while. Let's catch up. It was really just friends.
Yeah. So I was like, all right, sure. So,
Yeah. I think I talked almost the entire lunch, and yet I felt good about being with her because she was listening well, and we both were late to class. I remember that. I think for me, the switch flipped almost immediately at that point.
I was the one who was oblivious from that, like, or just ambiguous, I guess, about how I felt for you.
Yeah. Yeah, she had ignored my calls from the previous 3 days.
I did not ignore. It was a very
And
busy
then-
time, and I didn't get reception, so I didn't pick up that night before.
And then I was so I was like, okay, it's over, whatever. And I was pretty bummed. And then she ran into me at Kinko's, and she's just
On
like,
campus.
oh, I'm sorry I didn't call you back. You want to have dinner tonight? I was like, okay. Like, I don't want to, there's already pulled out the first knife. I'm going to try to. So I agreed, and at that point I was like, okay, if we're going to have lunch or dinner together, I'm going to just tell you everything.
But I remember Tim talking to us a lot about Bonnie and how much he liked her, and he didn't know if it was going to, if he was going to be successful with that, or...
This is just one of the cafeterias on campus, and obviously we're outside of it. So we got our food, sat down, and didn't even touch it. And he started off with just like, so this is how I feel.
Yeah, I
I'm
was
like,
pretty
blah.
upfront.
Sure.
I've done a lot of things in our relationship that I wouldn't recommend to people, but I mean, I told her, okay, I have feelings for you. And then she's like, didn't say anything.
I didn't respond to you. Oh, I guess I didn't.
Yeah, you didn't.
I kept ambiguous.
You're like, okay, let's take this weekend and then we'll talk.
Because they're very different. I mean, I think they were very different, and that took some adjustment for both of them.
Humor was, very different, and that was a big thing of mine. And
She's still young to me, and I just want her to concentrate on her study first.
it's a very, pretty traditional Chinese family, and my dad is very extra traditional.
Well, the culture, the background, the way how they brought up, family value may be a little different.
The marriage will be difficult
Because
she found out I was white, and Bonnie was just asking if we could date or even see each other.
also he was like in the Air Force, and my mom was like, what is that? Like,
Yeah,
and then
And I said, well, the final decision would be yours. I respect your decision.
Normally, if you're like, here, we need to do something now, and here's my past, and here's why I need to do something now, girls get scared by that.
after that weekend, I had thought about it, and I was like, well, I just won't know I won't know unless I try. And I called him up on the way, and I was like, hey, we need to talk. So
She said, I'm ready to talk, I think.
I'm ready to
And
talk.
It was Sunday, and it was evening, and she came over, and basically we sat down on the couch, and he's like, so I'm ready to start dating you. I was like, what? Don't I get to ask you or something? I mean, I haven't been in too many relationships, so I'm pretty sure that's not how it works. And so I was like, okay, well,
then you asked me. I let
was
you
like-
ask me.
will you be my girlfriend?
And then there was like a full string orchestra behind us playing music.
No, it was not very dramatic at all. It wasn't. That's why it was kind of funny, because you took the drama right out of it, basically. I knew you already had told me.
I'm a very practical person.
And then we started dating officially.
November 28th, 2004.